to the evaluation session where your favorite speakers would be judged by qualified evaluators you see before you. Now I'd like to pass control to the general evaluator, Jerry Wong. Please. Okay, Jerry Wong, our competent communicator, Jerry Wong.
Hi. All right, a very good evening to all of you. And you guys making me feel like I'm really back to school again. Although I look very young. All right, so first of all, in Toastmaster, there are three parts very important. The first one that you have just gone through, which is the table topics. And the second part was the prepared speeches, a prepared speeches session. And the third one is the essence of Toastmaster, which is the evaluation. It is like in a layman term, feedback. All right, but this feedback session, we call it evaluation. We would like to conduct it in a much more professional way, okay? But at the same time, we would like to tell you how you can do better in the future. At the same time, you'll find out your strength. And this is a very important session that all of you can learn together. So right now, I would like to welcome the first evaluator. He's no other than but our table topics evaluator. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Qin Guoren.
So, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, I'm a boy. Okay. And I will start with our first speaker, Lau Yi-heng, whose title was Survival Equals to Hope and Success Equals to Revenge. So, you did a really good job. You started the speech by cracking a joke. Transformation of transformation of the size of a body of a girl to a thinner one, to a fitter one, right? And you describe fitness of a girl as revenge.
Yes.
That's great. And you eventually, even though at first you were a little bit sarcastic about that girl, but you eventually gave motivation to them. You say being fit makes those who used to feel happier, and that's their revenge to those who are thinner, like me. And my suggestion to your speech is that you can improve on your structure. You had an unorthodox way of giving speech. You started by mentioning about revenge, and then you talk about survival, which is unorthodox for me. And I think that's the only thing you need to improve your structure. And for Benedict, you are not old. You aren't. And yeah, actually I was just trying to say why older men are wiser. Right? And you gave me some advice before. Okay. And your body movement was very open to the audience, and you brought a story which is a little bit sad about old men losing everything. And your title is What Makes You Smile? And you should smile in that speech. And the speaker is Yan Han. What do you hope to achieve in 5 years? Your story started by wishing to get a girlfriend, then you want to have a successful life, and determination, which has a good flow. And my suggestion to you is that you should give more assertive statements. Like, the first thing that I'm gonna do in this 5 years is I'm gonna get a girlfriend. And what I mean by assertive is that you should not say, I want to get a girlfriend, but sometimes girlfriends are not good. And that's not, we want to hear some assertive speeches from you. We want to hear how a leader says things, right? And speaker 4, leader, Ali, sorry. Nothing is impossible. You looks like a real dancer to me, and your hairstyle really fits a dancer. Okay, and you started by giving questions, which is it makes every one of us every one of us involved in your speech, and you are able to relate the audience by using the topic. Like for Yen Han, you were able to relate him with you were able to relate your story with his story. And my only suggestion to you is that when you dance, people would like you to use more space. Yeah, that's the only suggestion that I have for you. And for Ahmed Umar, okay, you crack a joke, and you have a really good eye contact with the audience, and you also have a creative point of view of the topic, which is what makes you feel hopeful. You say getting an F- and tension are what that gave you hopes. Well, I wasn't prepared for that, and in my opinion, for me, those two just drag me down. And I think maybe you are just giving a different point of view from your side. Maybe what you have overcome in your life is different from mine. And I think your eye contact is more to this side, and you should give more to this side. I need your love too. And next speaker, Jordan. Where is Jordan? Oh, hi, yeah. I love your speech. You are really good as first-time speaker. You say height is related to success. And I'm also short. That means I'm not going to be successful. No. And one thing I would like to add to your speech is height. Research statistic has shown that people who are higher might actually have a higher chance of getting heart attacks, health problems. So you shouldn't be depressed just because you are shorter. And your facial expression is nothing wrong with for having a nervous face expression, but I would just like to suggest that you can speak more in Toastmaster so that you can have a more relaxed, natural face expression. And last speaker, June. Where's June? Oh, sorry. Okay. You are very open to your audience. Your movement was very natural, and we want to know. You told us that impression was actually the thing that matters for you, right? You want to be a good person, and my suggestion for you is that your movement, when you say, if I were about to die tomorrow, the movement, if I was about to die tomorrow, maybe somebody will say, hey, you're a beautiful girl, don't die. Yeah, that's your movement makes people feel more the impact. It gives more impact. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So I really like Guoren's evaluation because he explained strength and he demonstrated the weakness and of course show you how can do better. So this is one of the evaluation that we should portray. Alright, so whenever that we are giving a suggestion, we have to show to our speaker how can we do better for you. Alright, so later on we are going to have an open